Hello, my name is Ausar, and this is DJ Lena Bands, and you are now tuned in to Local Lives, a storytelling event with the Chicago Sun-Times and Back Pocket Media. We happy to be here with you today. We got a few cool songs that I hope you enjoy, and we're going to get right into it. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get to it. Yeah. Been dope sounding 8th grade off the B-sides. Each time that I write sound like I add 2 plays to each side. Got my reps up, now my rep up, now my rec work, just the big leagues. Bradley's the F baby in the F of full throttle. I don't switch speeds, it's a stick shift, that's the bar raising. Mama wonder where it's all lately. I've been in the crib physically, my mental been up in the stars frankly. I've been seeking after God lately. I've been finding my resolve, chasing for results, pushing through the pain just to get the product, kinda like a large baby. Eat, sleep, repeat, sleep when the sea cease. When I'm done, stop when I breathe. Less than resuscitation benefits me. But from brick and mortar, I get swifty. Rick and Morty is a science to it, put it simply. Given lemons, I can make a living, so I've been enlisted just like Indeed. On infantry and fatigues, ready for the war, brewing congruent, conduit, conscious and confident. Been aligned with a promise of more profit. Endure mantra, short to be honest, astonished. I made it this far, now I preach like a convent, a convict. Stand behind my bars and getting off. Product for the pain like fentanyl. Trying for a loss, I pin it all. No man alive that I'm dependent on. I take a noose and hang a pendant on. I put myself first, my self-worth. Ain't about a buzz to give it all. Ain't nothing new been humming through this life. In the key of honesty and gall. Hard up on my sleeve, don't need a gauze. You hanging with the guys in the regage. Y'all costume party, kick it in disguise. We authentic, cannot tell a lie. So I hit the air and televise. Turn my buzzer on like D&D. Think we popping now, just wait and see. Really bound up like TNT.
Okay. This how we starting off?
I think that was a good little warm up. You feel me? Got me in rhythm. Got the people involved and engaged.
Okay, how you feeling?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. This is a really dope event, and I'm just happy to finally be able to share music again. That song that they just heard, B-Sides, was actually off of my last project. It's called Flight of the Honeybee, and you get why it's called B-Sides because it. Okay, yeah.
He's clever. He's
All
clever.
right,
Okay.
I do that. And the next song, right? Because it's also off the project Flight of the Honeybee.
It's called Hive. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, okay, all right. We don't even got to go into it. We can just go into the next song. Let's do it. Lately, I've been thinking that me thinking been the problem. Autopilot, I'm not driving, I'm just riding, staying calm. I've been searching for the meaning of it. Yeah, I put my best foot forward to step in the name of love. Sometimes in my circadian rhythm, sorta arrhythmic, I know my heartbeat different than most. I keep emotion suppressed. I'm jab stepping through life, conflict a lot to ingest. So when life become a riddle, need a riddle and fix. Attention deficits and details, hypersensitive subjects in my train of thought. I derail. Don't ask for my destination. Focused on preservation, inhalation inhibited. Got a habit of holding my tongue, holding my breath, engulfing my lungs till it's too much to bear. I bury the hatchet and hack in despair. I don't believe in happenstances, aware that all that happens not just up in the air. I'm a summation of my efforts and cares, my preparations, trepidations and fears. Yeah. So lately I've been thinking that me thinking been the problem. Autopilot, I'm not driving, I'm just riding. I've been searching for the meaning of it all. Yeah. Almost 3 years out from the growth I once preached about. More songs inside of the vault than inside my catalog. I feel a transition coming, I've been preparing for it. Scary thing is, I don't think I'll ever be ready for what's in store. It's a sentimental feeling, trying to cherish the time that I have. I used to be concerned about making it, now I feel success is innate and awaiting yields on return of my efforts effortless. I effervesce in my incubation, intimidated by nothing. My demons cower at my glare alone. I wreak a favor in my pheromones, no longer timid. I announce my entry into rooms in baritone. As long as God got me, I know I'm not alone. I'm back home now. The team been moving in unison through whatever test us. They say that death come in threes and the enemy working triple time. Yet somehow we still avoided stretches. I push the pressure like a triangle offense. We just keep the ball rolling along. Time's been tougher, we grew accustomed, we moving tougher. If it's two for flinching, I won't 10 for thoughts of being flustered. I won't budge. Long as I got breath, I can muster. At a point where it's not even for me. This for Will, this for Ro, this for y'all, this for hope for my aunt who I promised a crib in '04 when as young as I was. And my worst setting stoned out, so toned, I'm back in form, relentless. This ascension, see y'all when the tape is finished.
Okay.
I felt that one.
Okay.
That one felt good in here.
Okay, I can tell. You did that. You
Thank
definitely
you.
did
I
that.
appreciate you. That also was on my project, Flight of the Honeybee, as I forestated. And I think we got
one more off the project.
Okay, what's the name of that joint?
It's called Honey.
Honey? Okay, yeah, because it's Flight of the
Honeybee.
okay, yeah, honey.
Yeah,
So,
I got
okay,
you.
all right. They get it. Reinventing the wheel till we rolling with steam. Hydroengineering a dream, fiending for more. My oral water's a rapid change. Oral product provide a crest for the plateaus present. If you ain't first, then you dead last. Finding strength in my dead legs. I often feel like I trespass in a circle where the winners stand tall. I'm a hunchback. Runts run along when the dose talk business. I'm a boss, baby. Depend on me. Where we move, that depend on you. See, I'm still learning how to dance the line. Hold my hand so I don't stumble and fall. I'm a natural. Catch on quick, latch on your first step. My tact honed in on tackling what's next. We not competing for no spotlight here. In my eyes, you the center of attention. I'm fixated, stuck in a fixated. You breathtaking to me. Boogie like I caught my second win for the first one ended. Lung capacity, capsize, adapted. My right and my left moving in tandem. I worked hard to have you on my arm. On lookers try to take you away. They can't match the way that we sway lovely. Moving sweeter than honey, yeah.
Can't nobody take you from me. What do I to make you mine now? Promise there ain't nothing coming. That's gonna take your place, that's my vow. They can't take your place, that's my vow. I done did a lot of searching, looking for a way to find out. Will I ever reach my purpose? Since you came, it's all behind now. Since you came, it's all behind now. Just feel like I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need. You got what I need, I need, I need, I need, I need. And I work too hard to stay so long. I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need, I need. You got what I need, I need, I need, I need, I need. And I work too hard to stay so long.
Beautiful. You can find all those tracks on Flight of the Honeybee on all streaming platforms under Ausar. That is AUSAR.
Ready for the next one?
What's the name of the next one? What we got?
Sunday Morning Cleaning.
That's one of my favorite joints from the last year. You had something to do with that one, didn't you?
I did.
You did. You were on the production credits for that. Ro Marsalis. We also had Gold Haze and D Noel, and it was mixed at Feature Form Studios.
On this
Yeah,
one.
it was just a full gang thing. I love it. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm a raisin in the sun, by the poolside pruning, aging and prudent. Soul as old as the hymns I hear in the distance. Sound like a Sunday morning cleaning. I paint the scene just like a Sistine ceiling. Seal of fate in an envelope, mail to my sender. Leave it buried in the capsule for me to capture when rapture comes. Just tell them please don't spoil the footnotes. Yeah. Never look to a carrot for a carrot of knowledge. I know his eye is on the sparrow, so in spite of peril, I am still a pearl inside the hands of the most careful 10-year jeweler in pursuit of making pieces of apparel. Most of them are the heroes that your family frequents. I am not a hero, just an heirloom. Looming in the air is the thicker resistance, calling like the crisp you feel in autumn. So don't tell me to chill. I feel like a man possessed as of late on the hill. I die on it a king before I let him knock my spiel. Rap is not a skill, more a gift. I've had the time to congeal in the movement, no longer sitting still. At the age of 24, I've seen too many homies die young. Futures that was vibrant, with their lights dimmed. So who am I to wake up every morning thinking time is mine to harness for myself, like it's not children starving who could probably change the world if just acknowledged. And people still in bondage. The line is an entendre in itself. Distribution of wealth and resources that set us back. A system that's not made for us. Hate us because we black. My pops came from nothing, so I want it for nothing. I watched him toward the soil for generations below him to flourish, approaching 50, and he's still growing. I watch his evolution in awe. Often I stall when I think about my progress. So many people counting on me making it. I've taken it to heart just as I know the body that I'm blessed with will eventually turn carcass, and a car can only start with the functioning of parts in one accord within the member like a caucus. I know I'm far from flawless, so I often audit my process. I know a wise man is auditory first. I immerse into each parable of life, rehearsing lessons like a parrot from insights. As a parent, I'm enlightened with by blocking out my sight. Walk by faith until my mics become my wheels, and my wheels become my might. And any woes become a wheel in which I steer just like a steer until I'm stable. Cavalier in my approach. Change my closet from the catacombs to clear storage space. More base in which I build. Playing billiards when the ball is in my court. Every line I spit is felt. Earn my stripes, and when my suit's finally assorted, feel like Sunday morning cleaning. Said it feel like Sunday morning cleaning. Yeah. Word. DJ Lena Bands, I think we getting to the end of this set.
We definitely are. We got one more for him.
Well, I'm sad that I have to go, but I'm happy that we get into one of my favorite joints that I've dropped in a long time.
Uh-oh.
This one is called Paradise.
Okay.
And it's by the homie Thelonious Martin. Let's go ahead and get into that one.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
before we get into that one, you can find me on all social media at Ausar Music. That is AUSAR Music for all updates, funny tweets, and you can see me talk about Chloe Bailey on the daily. Chloe Bailey on the. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you
Would
sure
you
your
like
name's
to?
really Asar?
Yes, my
Like
name.
that's how you say it. It's Asar though.
Yes, not.
It's not Oser.
Not Acer, not Oser, not.
Are you sure though?
I'm kind of positive.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you like to share your information as well?
You can find me on everything at DJ Lena Bands. You can find tweets where I question whether or not his name is actually Asar.
Beautiful. Let's get into the last joint. Yeah. As long as the family's straight, I can't complain at all. Soaring with flying colors, the ribbon in the sky look like a golden ticket. Something to travel through the prism is a prison. I'm looking for depth in the light. Living life under kaleidoscopic microscopes. I feel like a hippie with a on my hip. Come equipped with peace, but still prepared for warfare. No fair bargain is found in shortcuts. Now playing Foursquare inside the box that y'all provided for me. I got bunnies, I could bungee jump the height of all resentment. Tummy tucking, what I've learned, perfect retention. Cause I know if they think you dumb, they try to sell you light. Divided cars amongst my carbon copies. Comparison a heavyweight to carry. I've been singing to the sun like Mary Mary. And the only rain I've seen in my forecast just happens to foreshadow my ascent. Dialing in, and if the line is busy, we just press 0 and try again. Unearth the nerve I've covered just like Maya Lynn. Flow is tough as nails, these verse like biotin. Every time I write, feel like I'm rioting. Well, right on then. Made it back to the city and I feel right on in. Look, I am not an outcast on the outskirts when I skirt out. It factor like a pronoun, ain't it profound without rollout. For the past 3 years, the stars are still aligning. The only thing that's constant is time and refinement. Shout out to Q. That's a lesson that I've ingested. I'm invested in self till I see growth, just like I'm bench pressing. I'm interested in living out my life until I see my ego vendetted. Hold a visa victories, no vendettas, just be better.
Sheesh. Okay. Okay.
Once again, my name is Ausar. This is DJ Lena Bands. Thank you all for having us. This is Storytelling, Local Lives with the Chicago Sun-Times and Back Pocket Media. And we gone.